Hola, curious cats. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk a little about relocation astrology, travel astrology, and planetary influences, perhaps where you live now or where you grew up. Let's head on over to astro.com and take a look at the tools they have. So here we are, the good old tried and trusted astro.com. Let's go ahead and click on free horoscopes. Actually, you don't have to click on it, just browse your mouse right over free horoscopes. Look down and you'll see interactive horoscopes. Right here, we'll click on travel. And some of you may have tried this before. I just want to point out a few things in case you aren't aware of it that can help you on your journey as you explore this fantastic tool we have right here on astro.com. All right, so we've got, they utilize Google Maps to get this thing up, right? So right off the bat, we see all these lines, we see all these symbols. If you're familiar with astrology, you know what these symbols and aspects mean. And basically, they're joining lines together where things cross. So where Mercury would cross the midheaven, for example, or where Jupiter would cross the midheaven, or where the sun crosses the ascendant. So we're gonna go ahead and click these two boxes up here. Harmonious and disharmonious aspects. As you can see, once these are checked, there are a lot more lines. So don't let all the lines confuse you if this is your first time seeing a map like this. Let's just go to the areas that we want to look at and we'll explore. So I'm going to zoom in now to Georgia, around the Atlanta area. I want to get close enough to where I can see the cities surrounding the Atlanta area, so I can get, as close as I can without, being too excessive. And what I mean by too excessive, the closer you get, the longer it takes you to be able to scroll around and move the map around left and right or up and down. So just get close enough to where you can see the city that you want to explore, planetary aspects. So right now I live in Gainesville, Georgia, so I'm going to click on Gainesville. Over here to the right, if you're on a web browser, you'll see a box show up. This particular line that I'm close to where I live, I've lived in this general area around Atlanta for most of my life, within a couple of hours. So this has been something that has basically I've been saturated with this influence. If you do believe that these can influence your life, let's just say at a cellular level, right? Or an energetic level. Over time, I've been saturated in it all my life, so I'm fairly used to it, right? And that is Saturn square MC. That's an aspect that I'm particularly close to. So whenever the aspects or lines that you're looking to interpret, when the kilometers are next to it, it's showing you how far away you are from that aspect line. And I am 38 kilometers where I am right now in Gainesville, Georgia, away. If it's within 150 kilometers, it's going to be stronger, right? Outside of 150 kilometers, it's not so much going to affect you here and there. It's just going to be more subtle, let's put it that way. So a good thing to do is to click the box show details, and you'll be able to see more, right? So here are some that are over 150 kilometers. That's why they weren't showing. So even if it's subtle, you want to kind of explore further. I really like to do show details. And these are longitude, based on longitude lines, aspects. So if you're in another area and there are also latitude crossing lines, then at some point in latitude around the globe, it'll show those as well. It won't show you the kilometers, how far away you are, so don't worry about that part. Just read through them and see if it's an influence that you felt. So I recommend starting with where you grew up, or a place that you've spent a few years at, right? At least several months, so that you've had time to sort of marinate in that energy or that. Everything that I do with astrology, I look at as symbolism. I look at these things as tools, right? So just look and see if you can gain any insight from it. And if you can, when you're thinking about traveling, particularly if you're thinking about relocating for an extended period of time, come to this map, to this Astroclick travel, and check some things out. Pretty soon, my girlfriend and I are going to be moving to Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. And I'm excited because I'm going to get away from a few of these more difficult aspects that I've been living around, like I said, all my life here in Georgia. I'm just excited about getting out of Georgia too. Well, it is Nebraska, another red state. It's a rural area, but we're not planning on being there too long, so I'm okay with it. Now, I would scroll around and show you some of the aspects, but instead of reading through mine, and it takes a minute to scroll through with this map, it's a little laggy right now on my computer. I like to do it on my phone. It's just easier. You can pinch and zoom and so forth. When you are on your phone, this aspect box will be below the map. And so just remember, keep in mind that you want to check these two boxes, harmonious and disharmonious, and you want to show details so you can read a little bit more. Now, I wouldn't base major life decisions around this. Just explore. See if you can gain some insight. It's just another area to explore in astrology, as you all know. If you really wanted to go in depth about relocation astrology, I recommend hiring an astrologer and really using their expertise to help you. If you would like some help from me, please comment down below and let me know, or just let me know how you feel about this particular tool. If you have any experiences of living with difficult or some more easygoing aspects or lines, comment down below and let me know. Also, smash like if you like this video, found it helpful at all or informative. And as always, remember to subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.